So yeah, since I spoke to you last, we had Red Sands, and actually that, yeah, as many of you know, that didn't go so well. I ended up crashing actually in the week before, and hitting my head quite hard then, and didn't think too much of it. You know, head injuries I've never really like had before in the season, and then I went to Red Sands, the race, and just made a mistake on the first lap of practice, I think Sunday morning, and went over the bars massive, and I don't really remember too much, but was just laid out in the middle of the track for a while, and was out cold for a bit, and just, yeah, it was just okay. It wasn't, nothing was broken, like I hadn't broken my arm or legs or whatever. It was just I'd hit my head, and it really set me back, you know, really took its toll on the season, and I lost a lot of time, you know, trying to then come back. I felt all right in the week, but it was only when I rode I felt like a bit strange. So then, you know, it was a new experience for me, and I could have maybe handled a few things better by listening to my body and actually taking more time off. I tried to come back the next week, I tried to come back the week after that, I tried to come back and keep pushing and trying to dig myself out of it, and I just ended up going deeper, and you know, from being in such a good place at the end of last year, we came to there, and it was like, okay, right, we're struggling now, and from there, step by step, we pulled things back together. You know, even Matterley Basin this year for the GP wasn't an easy time for me. You know, I was still coming back from that, trying to catch up, and things, you know, there's so much more to racing than just riding your bike and winning races. It took its toll on a lot of things, and a lot of things off of the bike too. So we were trying to get back and trying to catch up, but the thing is, you can't catch up when the other guys are riding the same days a week as you are. You're trying to then catch up to those guys. You can't do more, because then you're more tired. It's a tough one, and it just took time, and yeah, so eventually after France, we really turned a page, because we had some tough GPs, you know, even Matterley Basin, France, Russia, those ones were not going. They weren't going the right way, and whether it was from the head injury and trying to come back and trying to catch up and being a bit stressed with everything, it was not easy, but something that I have learnt from. And then I managed to turn the page in Ottobiano, and really in Italy, and really just tried to take control of things myself. And I just think it was a process we had to go through, and then we started to pull back together, you know, everyone around me, even down to yeah, everyone, the team. We've all been pushing hard in the right direction, but I mean, from then it was kind of like things changed. We were in not a great place before, you know, everyone's not happy when you're not doing well, and then okay, right, we're back on track. Things did go a bit sideways, but we're back on track now, and we'll get ourselves moving forward, and Ottobiano was a big step in the right direction, you know. We've moved forward now. We went to Indonesia. Was it Indonesia? Yeah, Indonesia. We went there. They were also very good races. You know, I was strong there. I felt good. We came back, and Czech Republic again. I led some laps in the qualifying race. That was awesome, big step, and getting back to where we should be. And now I think we're on track now, and I think we should be in a good place. It's tough. It's tough to explain to people on the outside, you know, what it takes. You think, oh, you just go racing, but there's so much behind that goes on, and it's like, you can feel great, but there's so many areas that need to be right to give you a winning performance, or to make the picture come together. And there's so many other good guys that are that are riding great, that are great at everything. You know, you have to be on it with all of these areas and make sure that your complete package is topped up in all the areas. And yep, it was a shame that the middle of the season and since when I crashed and knocked myself out and had those things, it was tough. But I do feel like now we're past that and moving forward.
I just had a dream I won the lottery. Then I woke up dead broke. Yo, tell them they can't lie to me. 'Cause I already know I had a dream I won the lottery. Yeah, woke up dead broke. Dead broke, ay. Remember they ain't care for me. Now they in my phone. Wait, ay.
Mate, I bossed it.
It's crazy how much we don't go. I ain't rested in weeks, trying to sleep on my feet, but I